everyone and welcome to another video. Today's video is my March wrap up and my favourites video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly skim through the books I read this month, as I read 11, and I'm going to tell you what they're about quickly and what star I gave them. Then I'll move on to my favourite music and movie from this month. This month I read Every Day by David Levithan and gave this book a 5 out of 5 stars. It was absolutely phenomenal. It had my heart warming so much and I did cry a lot. And it was really good. And I know a lot of you have already read this book, so it was really good and I'm glad I read it. I also read The Host by Stephenie Meyer and this was really good. It was a bit slow at start, but it really picked up its pace and it got going by the end. And I cried during this book and it was really well thought out. And I gave this book a 5 out of 5 stars and it was just mind-blowing, and I will be reading this really soon and can't wait for the sequels to come out. I also read The Witches of Glass Castle by Gabriella Lepore and it was a phenomenal book. I gave this book a 5 out of 5 stars. I did do an author interview and I will leave the link below for that, and I'm also hosting a giveaway at the moment where I'm giving away 2 copies of this to 2 people plus a book of your choice. So if you haven't entered the giveaway, the link will be below and you should go enter it. It was really good. I also read Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, and at first I thought this would be scary, but it wasn't. It was a really good storyline, really well thought out. It had time travel and superpowers and magic and everything in it, and it had like Nazis in it and things like that and the war, and it was really good, except the pictures. The pictures are phenomenal, don't get me wrong, but the pictures were phenomenal, don't get me wrong, but I couldn't look at them in too much detail because they did freak me out big time. So the pictures I'm going to go through on my own without reading the story because I haven't really looked at them very well. It was too scary, I couldn't handle it. I also read Once a Witch by Carolyn McCullough. I can't pronounce it, I'm really sorry, but I gave this book out 4 out of 5 stars. It has witches in, and the only thing I really enjoyed about this was the witches not only could do spells, they had their own unique power, their own unique super power, which were all very different to what I would normally think a witch would have. And I did enjoy that, but I felt it was really slow, and I wouldn't read it again. Although I want to see what the next book in the sequel does, if it improves, but yeah, 4 out of 5 stars, it was okay. I read Maximum Ride, Angel Experiment by James Patterson, School's Out Forever by James Patterson, and Saving the World and Other Extreme Sports by James Patterson. And this were the first 3 books in the Maximum Ride series, and they were okay. The chapters were brilliant because they're really short. I felt like I could skim through them, and I give them all a 5 out of 5 stars. But I won't be picking up the rest in the series just yet because I feel like I need a bit of break. It got a bit too repetitive and a bit too unrealistic for me. I won't read them for a while, but they were okay. They're a good quick read. I also read Blood and Magic by Preston Norton, and this book is about vampires, warlocks, and magic, and demons, and it was really good, and it really transported me to this new world that Preston Norton had created. And it's basically about this girl who is reborn from a very powerful, evil, warlocky demons, Ashes, and they say that she's supposed to be really good, but she has these tendencies inside of her which makes her want to do bad things, but she doesn't, and turns out to be really good in the end. So yeah, but it's a really good book. If you want action, it was a really fast-paced book, so go check this one out. I also read Teeth by Hannah Moskowitz, and this book is a kind of fairy tale retelling with a twist, and it can be quite disturbing in some parts. Some things that a fish and a human should not do together. But I did give this book a 5 out of 5 stars for. It had really deep-rooted morals, and it made me think a lot about my choices in life and choices of others in life. So yeah, it really did make me think a lot at the end of this book, so it was really good. I really did enjoy it. I also read The Immortal Rules by Julie Kagawa, and this is the first book in the Blood of Eden series, and yeah, it was okay. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. The story was good. I just felt like it was a bit slow, and it could have gone quicker, and more things could have been put into the book. I'm not a big fan of vampires, and I think a lot of you know that, but I did enjoy this for a vampire book, and it was really good, and it made me really sad for the main character. So it's really good, and this is the first book of a series, and so well done, Julie Kagawa, you banged out another book, well done. So that is the total 11 books that I read this month. I read a total of 4,106 pages. At the end of every wrap-up, I'm going to let you know how many pages I read in total. I just think it would be a fun little thing to do. So yes, 4,106. It's crazy. I don't know how I've done it, but I just really did enjoy most of these books. I've had a good reading month. Now on to my favourites of this month. My favourite movie this month was The Host. I went to see it yesterday and it was phenomenal. I was crying, laughing, cringing, angry, all the emotions you could possibly think of. I experienced through that film, and yeah, no, it was really good, and I'm definitely going to go read it again. I felt like it was really true to the book in some cases. It's very different from the book to movie adaptation of Beautiful Creatures. I really didn't like the movie, but loved the book. But with this, I loved the book and I loved the movie, so I'm really, really happy with that. I went in quite sceptical and came out really happy. And my two favourite songs this month were Imagine Dragons' Radioactive, which is in The Host, and also The Way by Ariana Grande. They're both excellent dancey tunes and you should go check them out. I've been listening to them non-stop on repeat whilst being reading, so yeah, they're really good. So go check that out. Thanks so much guys for watching this video, and I will see you soon. Bye bye!